Things why people say
or do. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Things why people do. They wear shorts in the winter time.
Fox. Things white people say. Not too shabby. You hear that a lot.
That's when they're trying to give you a compliment.
Yeah.
That you look good.
How do you look?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, pal. They always put pal or bud
or buddy
or dude at the end. Dude at the end.
Things why people say. Let's skedaddle.
I have that one on my list as well. Like,
it means let's go.
Things white people say. Let's play it by ear.
I use that one too.
No, but when you say that, we'll be like, make we see how things go. Let's go with the flow. Oh, that's another one. Let's go with the flow. Shit. I feel like I've lived there too long. Too much whiteness. Too much whiteness. We're going to get canceled for this one. Boom bang. Welcome. Tonil, I want to start off today. Very lighthearted. Very lighthearted.
Why not?
I found that tweet.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Evaluating friendships. But you know, a lot of friendships, they go bad at times. There's no permanence in some friendships. But I have a question. When did you realize your friend secretly hated you?
When I realized my friend secretly
Just
hated
one
me.
instance. Just one instance. And I have a list of tweets to go by.
When he gave my girl a rude comment. Like a sexual comment.
A sexual comment. So he came on to your girl.
Yeah, basically.
That's a bro code.
That was way back in high school.
Okay. Sad. No, that's a sad start, and I wanted to start happier. Sorry, man. Did he?
No.
Did he take her away?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
All right. So I have a list of tweets.
Yeah. Let's hear them.
The thing is, most of them about friends with boyfriend and girlfriends. Like,
yeah, because there's this line between, you're my friend, you're not supposed to do this. Don't cross this line if you know that I'm with this person, You
know, even recently on Saturday, like a friend said, if I was to be in her city and to crash at her place, would I message her and ask her to crash at her place? And guess what I told her? I told her I would message your boyfriend and ask him if it's okay.
True. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's not my...
Yeah.
I can't message her and ask her. If I'm in a dire strait and I need somewhere to crash and I'm stranded, I'm going to message your boyfriend.
Definitely ask, definitely.
I have to ask the boyfriend, and then he should say, yes, you can ask her.
Yeah.
Or he ask her for me.
It's not about me and you as the friend, but like the partner might not be comfortable with another person.
Exactly. And he's going to be like, you're my friend, come to me. And just like if there are certain interactions you should never have with your friend girl.
Yeah,
certain interactions,
I believe so.
Certain interactions, unless you were both friends before, there are certain interactions that should never happen.
Yeah.
But when did you realize your friend secretly hated you?
Let's see.
She dated my ex.
Look at that. The first one.
When the boy and her were still dating. Most of these are girls, When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? He said to my girlfriend right in front of me, "Why are you dating this guy? You should be with a real man like me."
No.
That sounds like a little traumatic for you.
That's not something you should do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you?
Yeah.
When he stole my lunch and helped me look for the tea all through the day.
Wow, that's a friend. Oh God, you stole something from me, and then
you helped me look for it. That person is not a friend.
No.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? When she constantly disrespected and mocked me in public, then acted like I was sensitive when I talked about it. This is deep, man.
That's damaging. That's causing PTSD.
For you as well? Your friends do that to you as well?
No, for this person, that's trauma. How can it's like you're attacking me, and then you're saying like, why are you offended?
Fuck.
That's causing trauma.
Yeah.
That can hurt somebody, that can really damage somebody emotionally. give them anxiety.
Then you don't acknowledge them feelings and their feelings.
Exactly.
And,
and then you act like their feelings are not valid when you do it.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? She handwrote me a double-sided 2-page letter on the reason she hated me and gave it to me at the start of recess.
Oh shit.
So this person had a list.
She had a list of things.
A 2-sided list. How?
Then why would you want to be my friend if you have a list?
Are you even friends? If you can write down 20 reasons, 10 reasons why you hate someone, you're not friends. It's a facade.
It is.
It's a facade.
Even though with some friends, you will have some things that you don't like about the friend, but at the end of the day, this person can be my friend.
No, it's not your friend.
I don't have to like everything about my friends.
Not like, but to hate. Hate is heavy.
Well, yeah, hate is a very strong word. Yeah.
Sorry for those that I don't pronounce H's, so.
Yeah,
eat. You're gonna have to deal with it.
It's not hate. Eat.
Hate. Oh, let me say it into the mic. Hate. Wow, I pronounce an H.
Because in Jamaica, we don't pronounce the H's in the words.
H's are non-existent.
Yeah. So we say heaven.
Heavenly. Okay. When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? When she became friends with my abuser after I told her he abused me.
Wow. That's another level.
That's not a friend as well.
Wow.
That's not a friend.
That's another level.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? She would show up for everyone else, but wouldn't show up for me.
Show up meaning like
be there.
Be there when I need you?
Exactly.
Well, that is a number one criteria for being a friend. You don't have to be, you don't always have to be there, but be on time and be there for the times that I really need you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? She put the image of a baby dress on her IG story, telling everyone that I was pregnant. She knew my fiance was to propose to me that other week and they were following each other. My marriage was almost called off. Then she said it was a joke. That's a different level of sabotage.
That is wow.
I'm beginning to think like women are. These are mostly women. No guy is saying this shit. Have you realized that?
That sounded well planned, well thought about. That was
devious.
That was curating. That's evil.
That's
EVIL.
That's dark.
Evil.
When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? She slept with her best friend's man after being casted. She apologized. We forgave her. Then she sent her nude pics to my ex. Unprovoked.
What?
Bro, these are all women doing this shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. This is... Guys, you know what? The bro code answers you. Like, a guy would never say he's your friend if he hates you like this.
No, he would just... I think he'd tell it to your face, move your bum buckler.
Yeah, I wouldn't classify that person.
Me not like you,
Okay, this one's a funny one.
Let's
I like this one. When did you realize your friend secretly hated you? When she let me walk around with my wig lifting on my birthday and I asked her to take birthday pics and she put no effort into it. Imagine.
That is sabotage.
And that is also the last one. Imagine that. Walk up with your wig and your tracks showing, and you know that just looks...
Yeah, for girls that's like that's a no.
That's not it.
It's like seeing your boy with a lineup that goes all the way up in his head,
body haircut,
and you say, "Wow, you look good. Wow, where did you cut your hair? Wow."
I just don't acknowledge it. Like, if I get a body haircut, I want you to tell me.
Of course, if I smell bad, which will never happen, I want you to tell me.
Exactly, so we can put a hat or go have a shower.
Exactly.
If you're someone's friend and you can't tell them the basics like this, are you really friends? Though?
No.
But
I prefer you to tell me than a stranger were to tell me.
Much better. It's less embarrassing.
It is.
It's less embarrassing. All right. So that's pretty much it. Put some in the comments, when did you realize your friend secretly hated you?
Yeah.
And we might revisit them. We're looking for some juicy ones. And guys, put some there because we're gonna I feel like we'll get a lot from women.
Yeah.
Because this
so
entire
too.
thread was mostly, I didn't see one from a guy. And I was reading and I read the entire thread and the guys were just laughing in the thread. They didn't put anything. It's amazing.
That's all we do as men. We just laugh. We laugh for everything.
All right. So I think it's time. Welcome, one and all. Welcome everyone that has subscribed so far. Everyone that has been showing us love. We appreciate you all. We love you all. We love everybody that has hit that subscribe button. I know it's difficult. I know it's very hard to hit the subscribe button, but if you took the 10 seconds to subscribe to all our platforms,
10 seconds.
We appreciate you. We love you all. Share it with your friends. If you're enjoying the podcast, please share with your friends. We want to be back here every week, every Thursday.
Just laughing, having fun.
What time on Thursday, Tonil?
2 p.m. Spain time, 8 a.m. Jamaica time.
That's it. We put it in 2 time zones for you, so you should not be missing. And we're premiering each episode on YouTube. So if you want to live interact with us, we got you. We'll immediately react to your comments. We have a small fan base, so we can do that right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, we can do that.
Take advantage.
Take advantage of us. We'd be happy to communicate, happy to bring you guys forward, and happy to interact with you guys. And we're trying to get that YouTube following up to 1,000.
Yeah.
We need 1,000 for the new year.
For the new year.
1,000 for the new year.
1,000 subscribers for the new year. We're looking for it.
So we have Operation Lightning, 1,000 subscribers. And we will be picking one random subscriber and giving them a prize.
Yeah.
A surprise prize.
A surprise prize.
A late Christmas gift. A late Christmas gift.
So, subscribe, like, and share.
Please. But speaking of friendship,
yeah,
there's another thing I want to talk about. Bonds, like family bonds. So I have a moral dilemma for you now.
Wow.
This one is going to be a very dark one.
Yeah.
It's a dark one.
You
can handle it?
Let me get ready.
All right. Get ready.
Let me get ready. Okay.
All right. You and your son.
Go right ahead.
You and your son are stuck in a concentration camp. You're prisoners.
Yeah.
You're prisoners.
I don't like it.
Your son tries to escape.
Yeah.
But he didn't get escape. He got caught. So in the process of getting caught, they realized that he was your son. So they bring you out and say they want to make an example of your son because he tried to escape.
Yeah.
So the example is that they're going to hang him. They're going to hang your son. But they also decided to pick another random prisoner from the camp and put him next to your son. And they give you 2 options.
Yeah.
If you pull the chair from under your son, he will be the only one that dies. Mm-hmm. If you refuse to pull the chair from under your son, another prisoner will die along with your son. What choice would you do? Would you pull the chair from underneath your son? Or would you let both die?
Wow.
And this is your son. This is
my son.
Your first
Firstborn son.
This is Tonil Jr.
He won't be named Tonil Jr., but
this is Tonil the second.
Wow.
What would you do?
Tonil the second. Okay, 1. Mm-hmm. 1. It's my son.
Mm-hmm.
2. There's another life at play.
Exactly. I like how you're analyzing it. You don't just immediately jump towards an emotional decision. But you have 30 seconds to decide. They're giving you a time limit.
30 seconds.
You need to decide. Let your son die.
Okay.
Or pull the chair.
So I have one of 2 choices basically. I have a selfish choice.
Yes.
And I have a choice that would not affect another person's life.
Exactly. Would you be able
Knowing
to do
me,
that?
to be honest, I don't want to hurt anybody else, but doing it myself, it would tear me apart, having to take my own son's life. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to take anybody else's life because that will do damage as well.
Yeah.
You said that both of them will die if I choose the other person, right?
Yeah. Both will die if you don't pull the chair from underneath your son. So basically, if you kill your son, the other guy gets to live.
So that means I'll be causing harm if to two parties, my son, my family, and to another family.
Exactly.
I will take the hardest decision, and I think I'd have to pull the chair from under my son.
You pull the chair and kill him. You kill your son.
Yeah.
To save this random guy that you have no attachment to.
But when you
You have no attachment.
when you put it that way,
You don't know him. That's what I'm saying. He's just another prisoner. You don't know but you're all in a concentration camp.
but then if you put it that way, then I think I would have to look at the prisoner. I'd look him in his eyes, and I'd say, I hope you understand.
I don't think you would understand.
I hope you understand my decision. This is my firstborn son. But what if he has a family too? He has a family. What if he has a family?
He will have a family. He was
Oh my
born.
God.
He has someone. He has to have someone.
Jesus Christ, Davian. What kind of dilemma is this?
We need to pick one. We need to pick one.
I honestly would choose. I'd choose my son.
You mean you pull the chair or you leave it and let the man die as well?
I'd pull the chair.
You pull the chair?
I'd pull the chair.
You know what? I think I would pull the chair as well.
I'd pull the chair.
He's gonna die anyway. Even if he's son, he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
And then my next choice will be like, okay, time to make another son.
But the thing is, the firstborn is the firstborn. The firstborn will never be the same.
No. But realistically,
yeah.
the ethical choice would be to save a life.
To save a life.
If I can save one. Also, there is no guarantee that they won't change their mind and kill the other guy anyway.
That too.
Imagine
it's a concentration camp.
Yeah.
We're there for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. They're there to punish you, and you're probably a prisoner of war or some stuff.
Or oppression.
Or some form of oppression. So you might pull the chair from under your son, and the guy is like, fuck you. Kill the guy anyway. And you're like, fuck, I killed my son
for nothing.
For nothing. And now that trauma is with you for the rest of your life.
Wow.
All right. Put in the comments what you would do, the choices you would make.
Yeah, that's a real moral dilemma.
It is very deep, bro. It's like when I saw it, initially I'd be like the thing to do would be to pull the chair from under your son and let him die, because then you'll be saving another human life. But then when I meds the context of it, I'm like, we're in a concentration camp. There's no guarantee that they will let this man live. So I'm just operating on the assumption that they will let him live. So I'm risking that they will keep their word.
Yeah. And to be honest, if I'm in a concentration camp, having to rely or trust their word, I don't think I could, because you have me there in the first place.
True.
Or
if you're
against my will.
Yeah. Or if you're really evil, pull both chairs.
Oh shit.
Take matters into your own hand. Rebel.
Aye.
But it's very deep, man. It's very deep.
Yeah,
very
that's
deep.
a hard decision to make for anybody.
Yeah.
To take any life. Only if it's a mosquito.
A mosquito? What about
Mosquitoes,
cockroach?
cockroaches, we kill them like without thinking.
They will outlive us anyway, so
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
we have nothing to do. Have you been cold recently?
Cold?
Yeah, like the weather, like it's just changing.
Yeah. Since this past week,
yeah,
it's been getting like really cold. Like there was a sudden fall. There was one day it was like 40 degrees. You know, I prepared. I had my sweater on, and eventually during the day I had to take my sweater off. And then on the weekend, it just went down to 15 degrees.
Because last night I was freezing, bro.
Yeah, you need. Yeah.
I was freezing. I need a life blanket.
You need a life blanket.
I need a life blanket. I was freezing, and then I went for a run a while ago, and it It was cold out there.
By the way, what's a live blanket? I think we need to tell them what's a live blanket. What's a live blanket?
A live blanket is a blanket that comes with life next to you, you know?
Yeah, a blanket that can hug you.
You
know, a blanket that can give you kisses if you need it.
It is that season.
A blanket that can cuddle you.
It is the cuddle weather. It is the cuddle season.
It is coffin season, they call it.
No. AKA, you'll be cold and alone if you're a single man. But, you know, you get through.
Yeah.
You ever wonder how like, when we're here, like, some of our white friends, they normally like, you guys, we're in Spain. It's not even that cold here. Do you also feel that way?
That is not that cold here?
Yeah.
Well, here in Murcia, it's not as cold as, for example, other places in the north. For example, Madrid. I used to live in Madrid. It's not as cold. No. Correction. It's worst when it's cold.
Here, right?
Because of the humidity.
And the houses.
Yeah. The weather lasts for a shorter time, but it's very intense. Very intense. Up north, it lasts a longer time. And it's like a dry... It's like a dry kind of cold, but here it's wet. It gets in your bones and it gets in your house, and there's no way to get it out.
Because the houses are built to keep the place cooler.
Exactly.
You know what I realized from moving to Spain?
Yeah.
In Europe, it is actually interesting to talk about the weather. You remember back home, it's like if you talk about the weather with someone, it's like you have nothing else to talk about.
Exactly, yeah.
But here it's actually interesting to talk about the weather. Guess why? Because the weather changes and there are different variations.
Exactly.
It's just not hot and rainy all the time.
No, it's not like Jamaica. We have sunshine and rain, and that's it.
It's different.
When I was younger, it doesn't happen anymore. When I was younger, you could tell that it was December because the first day of December, there is always a Christmas breeze.
A nice Christmas.
A Christmas breeze. And that day you say, yeah, we're getting into winter and Christmas is coming.
Yeah. You know what amazes me? Some of our friends, like when we go out, we'll be like sweater, t-shirt, jacket.
That's me. I hate the cold.
Exactly.
I hate the cold.
They will just be in a long sleeve shirt and call it a night. That's it. That's why I said, bro, sometimes like our white friends, they amaze me. They're built different.
Yeah, they're built for this. I'm not built for this. I'm built for tropical weather.
And then they laugh at us saying, how are we? It's not even that cold, man.
Yeah.
It's not even that cold. You're overreacting. Meanwhile, my bones are shivering. My nose is running.
How I know this cold isn't for me? My nose, it goes crazy. My skin gets ashy.
And dry.
I have a...
Camera, I hope you can pick this up. I have to walk with hand cream in my pocket.
Exactly. I have to walk with my oils. I have this... Let me describe this color. So, all right, let me describe my colors during different seasons of the year.
Your shade changes.
It does.
Yeah?
It actually does. Okay, so during like spring, thereabout, I have this... In Spain, they say café con leche. I have this brownish, not so yellow color.
You have a tan. You have
a slight tan, When it gets to summer, I get chocolate brown.
Oh, okay.
Right? And when it gets to winter again, I start to get... Have you ever put black chocolate down for a month? It gets a little bit white.
Pale.
It gets pale.
Yes, I know.
That's how I look during the winters.
When you just remove it from the fridge, it has that white.
Exactly.
It has that little white hue to it.
And my color changes from chocolate to a yellowish color. Yeah. My mother always say, Neil, you're a ton white man.
Oh God. Speaking.
So she says, Neil, you're turning into a white man.
Oh my God.
Because my color changes when the winter comes around, and she always gets with me.
That's why in the winter I start taking up my vitamins and stuff like that.
Because there's no sun. In the winter, the sun is sometimes it comes out, but it's not as strong. It's not potent. It's not enough for me to charge my melanin.
Yeah, you need that energy. You need the vitamin, the letter after C. You need the vitamin letter after C.
Yes.
You need it. You need
A,
that.
B, C.
You need that vitamin. You need that vitamin. You need that vitamin. But speaking of you turning into a white man in the winter, I have a list of things white people say.
White people say. Things white people say.
Or do. We're going to get cancelled for this one.
I'm sure.
We're going to get cancelled for this one. That is the main essence today. Things white people say or do.
And I'm sure some of you will hear it and you will laugh and say, it's true.
Facts.
You can either agree with it or you might say, no, that's a lie.
I showed this to Caitlin and Adam.
Yeah.
Right before we started, and they were like, pretty much, yeah. I think Adam was the only one that has been, a few of them he didn't know. But Caitlin was like, I say everyone except one.
Except one.
Yeah, because she's British, so maybe that's why. And most of them are pretty much Americanized. Yeah. All right. You have some, right? You have some.
Yeah, I have some too, yeah.
All right, so I'll do one, you do one.
Okay.
Okay.
So things white people say.
Things white people say. Things white people say. Not too shabby. Hear that a lot.
True, yeah. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
When they're trying to give you, that's when they're trying to give you a compliment.
Yeah.
That you look good.
How do you look? Not too
shabby.
Not too shabby, pal. Not too shabby, pal.
Bud. All right. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, I think I had that one as well. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Things white people say. Alrighty then.
Yeah. I've heard that one before, yeah. Things white people say. Let's skedaddle.
I have that one on my list as well. Like,
this means let's go.
Things white people say. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah, I've heard that one. I'll be back in a jiffy. Wow. Things white people say. Now listen here, pal.
Things white people say, let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Things white people say, you're barking up the wrong tree.
That one is but I have it as, you're barking up the wrong tree here, pal. They always put pal or bud
or buddy
or dude at the end. Dude at the end. Oh, call me dude. It just makes me angry. The moment someone says dude, I'm like, calm down, calm. Things white people say. Let's play it by ear. True.
I use that one too.
No, but when you say that, we'd be like, make we see how things go.
Yeah.
Let's go with the flow. Oh, that's another one. Let's go with the flow. Shit. This is. I feel like I've lived there too long. Too much whiteness. Too much whiteness.
It's getting inside your bones. Yeah.
No, pause. Pause.
Things white people say. Newsflash, buddy.
Things white people say. It's got a little kick to it. But it just has a little bit of seasoning.
Things white people say. When it's Halloween time. Well, stick a pumpkin up my ass and call me spooky. It's almost Halloween.
Oh my God. That is fat. That sounds like someone from way down south.
Yeah. I think this one, from way down south. Yeah.
Things white people say are do, and this is facts. 100. I'd like to speak to the manager.
Yeah. Speaking to the manager. Give them one more.
Things white people say. See you later, alligator. Why am I getting that accent? Like, edit that out.
Things white people say. This ain't my first rodeo.
A lot of times. There's a lot of times. Things white people say. Well, gosh darn it.
I think when you were looking for these, you went to these southern places in America.
It's like southern Louisiana, those areas.
Country.
Oh my God!
You went down the old country road.
Yep. Another one. Things white people say. Now listen here, Buster.
Buster. I've heard that one before.
Things white people say. You're on thin ice, pal.
Yeah. All right. Let me share something that white people do.
Oh, okay.
Should we get into this?
Yeah.
It's about food.
Let's go.
They add a pinch of salt
Mm-hmm.
and a pinch of black pepper. What exactly is a pinch of salt?
A pinch is.
Yeah, but like, what does a pinch of salt do to food?
Sometimes you just only like if it's all. Most restaurants you go to, like they season to a level, and sometimes you need to have a pinch. Season to taste.
Ah, so you actually understand?
Yeah, I understand that one because I cook.
You've been here for too long.
No, it's not.
You've been here for too long, David.
It's because I cook. Like, all right, if you go to any culinary school, like when they say to, when they say to season food, season means adding salt and pepper, not adding spices.
Ah, which culinary school is this?
No, most culinary schools, like they say when you season the food, you're supposed to season lightly. That means you add a little bit of salt and pepper. If they so adding spices and stuff, I think it's a different terminology for that.
Ah, well, my ancestors have had it wrong all these years.
No, they haven't had it wrong. They have had it right because it tastes better when you season your food properly.
Because when I'm there, cooking, and if I were to add a pinch of salt, I'll be there.
Yeah, but aren't you the one that told me you don't need to taste your food for it to be tasty?
No, that's why I'm saying. I'm explaining how it works. I'd add a pinch of salt, and I'd be there listening. Because my ancestors, they talk to me.
Of course.
So they say me, my son, add some more.
Add another pinch.
A little more. Just a little more. They talk to me, my ancestors.
Until you get it right. What else you have?
Things white people do. The fake smile they give you when they walk past. They give you the eye contact and this smile. They lift the cheeks a little bit.
Lift the cheeks, slight nod.
Yeah.
What will you do that, I like when I go out and I see another black man in the street, like we give the little nod, like
we give the nod. We give the nod. Like, it's a sign of respect. It shows that I identify you, I see you. Yeah. We don't have to be talking, but I see you and I respect you.
It's one of those things. It's like one of the rarest things. Like sometimes I do it without realizing. Like I just go into a crowd and see a black man there, and we make some form of eye contact, and we'll be like,
yeah.
And then we just carry on with our day, like,
and that's it. Normal, yeah. Nothing happens, yeah.
I wonder if white people do that.
I don't know. We would like to know.
But no, the thing is, if they do it like here and they go in the room, they will be like, this is the entire time
to everybody. Like a pigeon.
Yeah, but if it's so weird. Like,
yeah.
Whenever I go anywhere, if I see a black guy, like, and I see you see me. If he doesn't give me the nod, I'm like, what's his problem?
But one thing I also learned. I think it depends on where you're from. For example, if you do that with Africans here, they give you the nod back.
Yeah.
People from the Caribbean, they give you the nod back.
Okay.
African Americans, I don't know if that exists with them.
I think it does. I think it does.
Because I've had, for example, I'll give you an instant. One summer I was working in America, and I used to see, black people come in, and I would like, I wouldn't get a nod back.
No, because that's a different context and environment. Like, in that environment, there are a lot of black people.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's
true.
That's true.
We're even more of a minority. So
we are, yeah.
When we see each other, we'll be like, boom, dude, give the nod.
Oh yeah, it's a sign of respect.
But if I guarantee you, if that black guy was to go down south and he's in a restaurant and he only sees one black guy there, he would give him the nod. It's like something we do without doing. Like,
I think it's a system of saying you're safe. I'm here as well. You have a community.
Exactly.
And I respect you.
Yeah, I acknowledge you. And it's good. It's good. Like for that split second, you don't feel alone in a strange
Exactly.
country, so.
It actually really helps for that split second. Yeah.
We will probably never have a conversation. And you know what? I think I have friendships with black people here just based on that nod alone.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Whenever they see me, they're like,
too. Yeah, and we just nod. Yeah. We smile. Eventually, if we come close, we boom fists.
Yeah, but sometimes never exchange a word. But I know you by your face, and I know you live in this area.
And for example, when they would see me, they would give me the head nod sometimes, or sometimes they say Rasta.
Exactly. For you,
love, peace.
For you, they would say that. But
I say Rastafari.
Yeah. Sometimes just the dap and then that's it. All right. So, few more things. You have any more?
Yeah, I have some spicy ones.
All right. For white people, that's stretching it.
So, things white people do. They wear shorts in the winter time.
Facts.
Wearing shorts in the winter.
Facts.
How does this work?
They don't get cold like we do, man. They don't experience cold like we do, bro. You have to realize, like, they it's not a matter. I don't think it's a matter of like they grew up in it.
True.
So they understood it.
But my brother,
and they're designed.
My brother, 10 degrees is 10 degrees for anybody, I believe.
10 degrees is because remember, 30 degrees for us is not 30 degrees. They have to put on a lot more sunscreen. So it's like, I think it's a balance. True. Yeah, I think it's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah.
Okay. White people. Oh, this one's coming up for the new year. White people always say, "See you next year at 11:59 on December 31st."
I do that too.
That one is played out. That one is played out. If you tell me that, I'll be just like, I won't acknowledge you. Just lose that one. Just lose. It was funny the first time. I've been alive 31 years. So I've heard it 31 years now.
So it's not funny anymore.
It's not funny anymore.
Well,
see you in the new year.
See you in the new year.
See you next year. Come on, man.
Another one. Things white people do. This one. I'll read the comments for this one too. So, not all, but some. Do you know what a washcloth is?
Yeah.
Some white people, they don't use a washcloth.
I don't know how. Bro. So Tony, wait. You just trigger me. You just trigger me.
There's a method of taking the soap, rubbing on your hand, and you use the soap as a washcloth. So instead of a washcloth, your soap is the washcloth.
Your hands are the washcloth.
Yeah.
No, we don't go like that.
But do you know those gloves that do those count as washcloth?
Yeah, I would say those because those are good. Those are good because they
help you to scrub. I've never used them, but yeah.
I've used them. I've used them because I've stayed in a white household before.
Okay.
But they use the washcloth. I can't say it's all.
But did they give it to you especially for you to use, or did they use it too?
No, they use it. They use it like it wasn't. They had like. Maybe it's the ones that I've experienced, but I know they say like a majority of white people don't use washcloths and stuff, but the ones I can say most of my friends, they use washcloths.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. The houses that I've stayed in that have been primarily white houses, they have used their washcloths as well. But there are certain hygienic things that differ as well.
Yeah, but
they don't use lotion. Like the other day.
But I don't think they need to. I don't think they need to.
You need to moisturize your skin, bro. You need to moisturize your skin.
But you know one thing, I want to get back to the comments, but one thing is that one of the reasons why we black people, we use lotion or oils or things like that is to not be ashy.
Yeah, it's not to, but
I don't think that they get ashy.
They get ashy. It's just that it doesn't show white on white.
But look, but there's another thing. There's another level to it. Look at, for example, their hair.
Okay.
When their hair is dirty, it gets oily.
Okay.
For me, when my hair gets dirty, it gets dry and flaky.
That's a different thing, but they get flaky hair as well. Their hair dries out
too. Sometimes. But most of the times, they get oily hair instead of flaky hair.
Yeah, that's true, but it's still, they need to wash it anyway.
Of course.
But the lotion, everyone should use some form of moisturizer.
Well, guess what? We need to put a poll out to ask how many people use lotion? How many white people use lotion?
I can say there are 2 right now in this apartment right now
that use lotion.
That don't use lotion. That are shocked that I use lotion.
You see?
No, but it's like they don't think about it. Like
we don't. We think about it. Yeah.
From birth, Mummy, Vaseline, lotion, shine.
The Jamaicans can protest this. The Razak lotion.
Exactly.
The purple and white lotion.
Oh, God, man.
Every mother. The
Jergens.
Jergens.
Jergens brand deal.
Or Johnson and Johnson.
Yes.
But the Razak, the purple and white lotion, I've been seeing that lotion from when I was a little boy. My mom used to use it. My grandmother used to use it. And her mother used to use the same lotion.
The cocoa butter one.
Bumbo
cocoa butter. What's that one?
I know which one you
That one is always... That one was my household lotion. We didn't even call it lotion. We said pass the...
Cocoa butter.
Pass the cocoa butter.
Yeah.
But that hit...
I remember that one too.
I miss all that just...
Yeah, it would moisturize you. That cocoa butter, I found out it came from like those Western African countries. It came from like Ivory Coast or Ghana, where they would have the cocoa plant.
Yeah, but we have the cocoa plant now, so we can
not the...
It's the same cocoa plant. It's the same cocoa plant.
Ah, well, yeah.
Same one that make chocolate.
But they do it in a different way. Yeah.
Same one that make chocolate. Oh,
so that's where it comes from.
About the cocoa and cocoa butter. Chocolate milk was invented in Jamaica.
Yeah, and it was invented to help with a sickness.
I don't remember the sickness, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk.
So chocolate milk was made or invented in Jamaica.
Check that out. Check your facts.
Don't believe me. Check the facts.
You had some more things in the comments?
Yeah, let me read the comments. So one person was saying that they have washcloths in their bathroom for decoration, stacked in a colored pattern.
Oh, they're nice.
Or hanging from something as an accessory. And it says, I don't know, but most of us was taught that it looks nice there, not actually using them.
No, it looks nice because it comes in a set. When you buy a bathroom towel set, you get the big towel, you get the small towel, you get the hand towels, and then you get an extra towel, which is supposed to be the washcloth.
Yeah.
But they were like, what do we use this for? To remove makeup.
And another one, this person said they have washcloth PTSD.
What do you mean?
So it says, I dearly love my parents, but there was one goddamn washcloth in the shower, and it was supposed to be used by everyone.
Oh, no, that's...
Wait. So it said, what the hell was up with that? It means that it could have washed my dad's ass.
No!
My mom's cooch. My brother's balls. And then my face.
No, that's... Tell me it's not a black person. There can't be a black person at this.
No.
Can't be a black person. No. Zoom in on that picture.
But wait, so these tweets, I've never seen this before. Usually when like people would make things like about other races, people would attack you. But no, the people who came here, they were well informed. They were very calm and they came to answer the questions. So these tweets are from like other white people.
Brother. That is the nastiest thing I've heard. That is a different level of nasty. So no one in the house
no, but it's not strange. It's not strange.
What do you mean that's strange?
No. It's not strange. Coming from history. When Europe was in their dark age, people would use the same bath for one family.
Lack of water, necessity. Yeah. But in the modern day, if you have water and it's a washcloth. You know what? I would even go as far. You have an old T-shirt, tear it in two and use it. You don't need to be using your dad's washcloth and your mom's washcloth.
But yeah, this person
has washcloth. Anyone that's PTSD. Doing that, send me a message. I'll buy your washcloth. They're a few cents. I'll buy your washcloth. That's just nasty.
Oh my God. So, and then the person go on to say, I actively run from washcloths. If I'm a guest at somebody's house and I see a used washcloth hanging, I die inside.
Yeah, but there's a used washcloth doesn't mean that you should use it as well. You asked for a washcloth. You asked for something. So this person probably has just given up on washcloths because they've been washing their faces with their dad's ass.
Who wouldn't, my brother? Who wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give up. I would just buy a new one or buy a loofah or one of those brushes or stuff because those clean you just as good as a washcloth.
True.
Because a washcloth doesn't necessarily mean it cleans you good. A washcloth simply means that you have something to get off the
extra dead skin.
Cells,
Yeah,
the dead skin cells off your body.
Yeah.
And you have to keep your washcloth clean as well.
Yeah.
Like you have to do the scripts.
And leave it in hot water.
Yeah, you have to wash it.
Yeah,
you have to wash your washcloth.
Yeah.
So you change your washcloth regularly as well.
And talking about the scoops. When I was younger, I used to think that if you're washing clothes or something and it doesn't make that sound, you're not doing it good. You're not washing it properly.
No, the script.
But you know, funnily, I don't know how to make this sound.
You don't know how to.
I still don't know.
You don't know how to script?
No, I don't know how to scoops.
Script.
I do it, but I don't get the sound.
It's all right. Lesson on how to. People that has ever unwashed something.
Washcloth cleaning 101.
If you ever wash your this is what I do personally.
Yeah.
After I finish showering, I have to ensure the washcloth is clean. If
Definitely.
I'm going to use it the next time. Most times, I will change out the washcloth after each because I have the ones where you can just toss it in the
and you wash them later.
But if you have to wash it by hand, simple. Soap, hot water, rub it by hand. The scrubs comes when you do this. You do this movement.
Pause. Pause.
You're like doing both movements at the same time. You know, you're like
scoop.
Exactly. So when you're squeezing and the soap is in it,
Yeah.
that's how it makes the sound.
Well, they didn't teach me that one in school.
No.
My mom couldn't teach me that one either.
That one was from the struggles. You have to keep it clean. Keep everything
man.
clean. Do you wash your foot in the shower?
Of course.
Okay, good.
From my
We
face
can still be friends.
down to my big toes.
We can still be friends. We can still be friends.
Apparently, there's a train of thought that if you wash the top half of your body, when the soap runs down, it cleans the rest of your body.
Doesn't work like that for me. It doesn't work.
For me, no.
Doesn't work like that.
It could never.
I need to scrub the foot like.
It would be a shame to the being of my parents if I were to ever even think about something like that.
Bro, the nastiness was beaten out of me from I was born.
Trust me.
If my mother found out that I went to bed and I didn't shower that day, waking me up in the middle of the night, get your nasty blood clot, go beard. Go beard. I swear.
Go beard, nasty boy.
To this day, I can't go a day without showering.
Ranking boy, go beard.
I can't get your nastiness. If I go to play, same thing again.
Aye.
Bring me back a yard. So, Tony, what's going on? What's going on back in Jamaica right now? I know you keep your ear to the ground.
Well, so as you guys know, Spotify released their Wrapped for the year.
Oh,
you know?
Guess how many minutes I've listened to this year?
How many?
825 minutes.
820.
And that was not from me. That's when someone borrows my phone to play it. Because I don't listen to music that much.
825 only?
Oh, 825 minutes only.
Naveen, that's... How much days is that?
How many days is that? 825 minutes. 100 has, let's say, 4 days.
Yeah,
so
how many?
4, that's 32. So roughly 35 days.
35 days, shit.
35 days of music.
That's not a lot.
Huh?
That's not a lot.
Oh, no, I fucked up that math. Daniel, delete my bad math there. Delete my bad math. 834, 24 hours in a day. 60. 10 times 60, 600.
Yeah.
10 times 60, that's 10 hours.
Are you asking me?
10 hours, 12 hours. Like half a day of music.
That's nothing, Davin. That's nothing.
I don't know if my math is right, guys. Do the math. 825 minutes. How many days is that?
And do you remember your top song?
I don't remember my top song, and it's on my phone. I don't remember my top song though. But I think my top song was a Vibes Cartel song actually. Vibes Cartel. Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to know your top 5.
You want to know my top 5?
I'd love to know your top 5.
All right. When I get my phone, I'll show you the top 5. I'll post my top 5 on our Instagram after this episode airs.
Okay. So before going into
who was the top streamed artist in Jamaica on Spotify?
Before getting into that, I'll name the top 10 most streamed Jamaican artists, and then I'll get into the top artists of Jamaica.
All right.
So at number 10 on the list of the most streamed Jamaican artists is Conscience with 913 million plays.
All right. All right.
Number 9 on the list is Vybz Kartel.
No way.
Why not? Wait for it.
I
Wait for it.
expected Vybz Kartel to
Me
be
too.
top 5 at least.
Me too.
I guess the relevance now is well, true. He hasn't had I wouldn't say the viral hit for this year. You have like V6 and them V6, Don't Check, Valiant.
So he had 930 million plays. Vybz Kartel for number 9. Number 8, Nyla. You remember Nyla from Brick and Lace?
She still make music?
Oh,
She still make music?
yeah, of course.
I
Nyla.
thought Brick and Lace was dead in the place.
No. My brother, no. They're very much alive. She's a songwriter. She's a songwriter as well.
Nyla hot still, you know.
Yeah. Did you know that she was featured in Light It Up from Major Lazer? Light It Up.
I didn't know that. I guess she's one of those. Does she do a lot of features then?
She does a lot of features and she writes.
Maybe that's why that.
But
that,
she's
that had it to her numbers.
Yeah, so that adds to her numbers. So she had
Which one is Nyla? Is Nyla Brick or was she Lace?
Nyla. Brick.
She was Brick. Okay,
I believe. But Nyla, don't kill me if I'm not correct. Okay, don't kill me, Nyla, please.
Nyla, he has future plans.
But she has 1.4 billion streams.
Ooh, that's good.
That's good. That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight.
That's a person.
Number 7 with 1.5 billion streams, Popcorn.
I expected him to be in top 5 as well.
Me too.
Popcorn, I can't believe you canceled that concert in Spain.
We were looking for you in Madrid, Popcorn. We
tickets
all
bought,
were.
Tickets bought, everything booked.
Cars rented to go there.
Everything booked.
Oh.
The disappointment. The disappointment.
Well, he'll come again. He'll come again. Number 6.
Pause.
Number 6. Coming at number 6 with 1.6 billion streams, Damian Marley. The son of Bob Marley. The most successful son of Bob Marley.
True.
Yeah, 1.6 million. Yeah, man. True. Rasta rule the world. Next one. With 2.1 billion streams, Omi. You remember Omi from Cheerleader?
Yeah. I think I need motivation.
Yeah.
My one solution.
That one. Omi.
I think that's probably the song that everyone keeps playing.
Yeah, it's a hit song.
If you have like one of those hits, people keep playing it.
Yeah. That song I loved. Yeah, that song is a really nice, upful song. And with 2.2 billion streams, Russian, the producer.
Yeah, because Russian produce a lot of viral hits. And I think he probably gets some of Cartel's.
Of course, yeah. Now we're going to the top 3.
Top three. Hold on, let me see if we can
I don't think they'll surprise you.
Let me see if I can guess the top 3.
Okay, yeah. Who do you put at number 2, for example?
Top 3, no specific order. I would say Buju Banton. Beanie Man.
Yeah.
No, wrong. Sean Paul, Shaggy, Buju Banton.
Okay. Let's see.
Sean Paul, probably.
Let's see how wrong you were. Number 3, coming in at number 3, Shaggy.
All right.
Shaggy. And you know why? It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
You know, he
Cheetah's anthem.
He admitted years later in a tweet that it was him. Can you believe it? It was him. So he's number 3. Okay. Number 2.
Bob.
With 8.4 billion views, Bob Marley and the Wailers.
I should have put Bob in it. Of
course.
No, the reason why I didn't put
Bob, yeah.
The reason why I didn't put Bob is because I was thinking artists that are still alive.
No, it's the dead ones that really get numbers.
Bob still getting the numbers.
They choose to give you your flowers when you die.
True. But remember, Bob is still the most recognized artist out of Jamaica.
Without a doubt.
There is no one else that is known in all parts of the world. Literally,
he's the most.
Some of these artists, only a certain segment of the demographic will play their songs, but everyone plays Bob Marley. No matter who you are, you play Bob Marley.
Yeah. And number 1, coming in at number 1 is with 10.8 billion streams, Sean Paul,
Sean Paul.
the international pop star.
Of course, Sean
Yeah,
Paul.
man,
I
Sean
expected Sean
Dirty
Paul.
Paul.
I expected Sean Paul. Because the thing with Sean Paul, he's still active, he still tours, and he features on almost everyone album.
Oh God, if you need a feature, that's the guy to go to. You go to Sean Paul.
And he turns up the temperature.
Yeah.
Pun intended. All right. What else you have? Who was the top five streamed in Jamaica? I need some facts. I need what's going on in Jamaica. I know that's globally 10.8 billion plays. Who is the top 5 in Jamaica? I already know who's the number 1 here.
So the top streamed artist in Jamaica for 2023, and this person has been the top streamed artist in Jamaica for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Is no other than Drake.
Champagne Papi.
Champagne
Papi.
Pause.
That's his Instagram name.
Pause.
Champagne Papi.
Papi, no papi. Papi, no.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, but
so yeah, he has the top. He's the most streamed artist in Jamaica. How do you feel about this?
I feel fine.
Yeah.
Like Jamaica, we listen to all sorts of music. The thing in Jamaica is you will listen to one artist in Jamaica, but not listen to another artist because their flow is not your kind of music.
True.
You listen to a lot of Gaza music. You listen to a lot of when I was there, gully music, and now you listen to the popcorn. So you have someone that listen to the younger artists.
Yeah.
But one thing everyone can have in common is that they all listen to Drake. So there is no segment.
I understand that, but let me say this as well. I don't think these Spotify numbers are a true reflection, being that not all Jamaicans use Spotify. Most of us we actually use more YouTube than Spotify.
Yeah, but I think it's a clear reflection, actually.
I beg to differ.
You don't need the entire population. You don't need the entire sample to get it accurate. You just need a percentage of the population.
Or you might need a percentage of the
what?
uptown.
No, so you're saying only uptown people use Spotify, but you use Spotify even if it's on this free version. Remember, you can get Spotify for free, even though you listen.
Then that's why you have to be careful. The algorithm will push Drake songs to you.
Not
Because remember, with the free version, you can only skip. You can't choose a song.
True. They will put the algorithm will push songs, but you can still search artists and play it on the free version.
That's true.
You can still search artists and play.
But be careful of the algorithm.
Yeah, but Drake is one of the most listened artists in the world. So the algorithm is going to push him to everyone.
That's
so
true.
maybe that's it, but it still doesn't change the fact that you can go in there and say, I want to listen to Vybz Kartel. Because I don't go into it and say, I want to listen to a Drake song.
Me neither.
I can't think. Maybe Controller.
Control. Yeah.
That's the only song that I would search for, but I would never go and search. I rate Drake.
Speaking of Controller, that Controller summer was the best summer of my life.
Why?
It was the best summer of my life.
Why?
I just had a lot of new experiences. Everything was different.
What's her name?
Huh?
What's her name?
Her name was Boston.
But you were in Boston.
I was in Boston that summer. That was the best summer.
Okay, good. We won't go into. I won't dig too deep in your life. But,
no. That was a good summer. It was the first time I went overseas by myself.
Yeah.
I've been an adult there by myself, and I had a lot of ups and downs.
Okay, I get it.
So,
but what are the top songs in Jamaica though?
The number one song in Jamaica,
easy V6 or Taliban,
is Malidan's V6.
Yeah.
Produced by Island Boss.
Yeah.
The number one string song from a Jamaican artist.
True.
Yeah.
Check them out. If you guys want to listen to some Jamaican artists, these are new upcoming young youths in the business. V6, Malidan. Check them out. I know our audience is not only Jamaicans. For the audience, wider audience in Spain, if you want to listen to some new trap, dancehall, new reggae music, these are some of the artists. You should check them out. Please check them out. Subscribe to them. Listen to their music. Support them. Make the songs even bigger.
Yeah.
Because I think even what was the other one? Taliban. I think Burna Boy did a feature on that
with
as well.
Taliban. Yeah.
Remix that. So Burna Boy love Jamaica. I always realize, Drake loves Jamaica. Yeah. Burna Boy loves Jamaica. 50 Cent loves Jamaica.
Everybody, yeah.
Finishes his tour there. Chris Brown was recently in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I remember when Beyonce and Jay-Z did that on the run
Yeah,
tour.
entrenched down.
They went to Jamaica. DJ Khaled, he loves Jamaica. He's not allowed, but I'm just kidding. DJ Khaled loves Jamaica as well.
Yeah.
So a lot has come from the music there. So support the young kids coming up, the young youths, and push them out there. Wills, what are some of the other songs?
So it says on the list, Dunce Check by Valiant, Narcissistic,
Valiant.
and North Carolina.
Okay.
Also, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Also, another artist, like my artist that I was listening to this summer when I was medsing, Chronic Law.
Yeah.
Chronic Law.
Yeah, people ask about Chronic
Law. Listen to it. Yeah. Tune them bad. And also Massacre just released his new
Everybody's
album.
talking about the Massacre album.
Generation of Kings.
I think I might need to listen to it.
You see, you're the one that has the Spotify time, and I know this shit because I might not be the person that has music in my ear all the time, but when I listen to
you look for the facts, yeah.
No, I listen to them as well. Like Chronic Law but I listen to him on YouTube because I prefer his videos. He has a lot on Vivo, so I would have it on the TV while I'm working and then playing in the background or when I'm cooking or something. He will be like, or when I'm under certain influences, he will be the one that's playing. Like any under certain influence,
you need something.
His
music,
man. Let's just see the world.
Yeah, man.
A bit different. They could be. Big up yourself, Chronic Law. Yeah, Chronics, you too. Artist. I'm an artist to dog.
Yeah, man.
No for artists we have. But wrap up record. No, pause. But we need some more. On a more serious note, something that will probably have a global impact that I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you've seen it in the news yet, but it will possibly affect Jamaica as well. So, right now, Venezuela has voted on a referendum to basically annex a piece of Guyana. As you know, Guyana is in CARICOM. CARICOM is Jamaica as well.
Yeah.
So, annexing it off because they want a piece of land that has the oil on it.
Oh.
So, there is the possibility of these two countries
The gold rush, yeah. The oil rush.
Going to war.
All right, so.
What do you feel?
English off. Patois
No.
on.
We can do both. No, this is a serious issue that I want everyone to be able to understand. Because
so first of all, this race for oil, it will never end.
True.
It will never end because oil will never end. Oil is renewable.
No, I think it's a limited resource.
That's what they tell us to keep the price up. That's what they tell us to keep the prices up.
You don't believe it's limited?
As I said in previous episodes about manufactured consent.
So you think there is an unlimited amount of oil, but do you think?
I won't say it's unlimited, but it's more than what they're telling us.
Obviously, like when in a business, you want to keep prices high,
and that's why they will do it because it's business. It's personal.
I do believe it's a limited resource, and it has caused a lot of environmental damage getting that oil. That's the main repercussions. Getting it and getting the oil. And also the use of the oil that has affected the environment. You can't deny the facts that these fossil fuels have caused.
They've caused a lot of damage.
So
I believe it's renewable, but they manufacture consent to think.
So
that
you believe oil is renewable?
It's not renewable, so the price will always be there. You know.
All right.
Maintain the price.
The thing is, if you were to say oil is renewable, how quickly is it renewable?
No, but the thing is, when you have a fuente, a source of oil there, in some places in some places on the earth, there's more quantity and there's less in some places.
Okay.
But I won't say it's there forever, but I think there's more than what they're telling us.
I'm not denying that.
Look at, for example, oil rigs that are on the sea. They go like down, like millions of feet down in the earth.
Yeah, but eventually you have oil rigs that are out of commission. So why would they put it out of commission? Like, why would you stop drilling for oil if there's still oil there?
I would like to believe that they are humanitarians and
there is no.
That's why I say I would like to believe.
There's too much money associated with it for people to.
And that's why they will lie to you.
I'm not saying. bro,
They will lie to you that this
it's
is.
not like I trust these Shell and BP companies because they're some of the most evil companies on this freaking
Then
planet.
why do you find it so hard to believe that this is? It might not be.
That it might be renewable?
Yeah.
I think it would be a secret that would be too hard kept. How many people would you have to kill to keep that secret?
Okay.
Think about any.
Then think about what I've been saying.
The planet. We're on a planet, right? It's finite. So there's a finite amount of resources, right? There's a finite amount of trees on the planet, right? But how trees regrow, right? I don't know if I'm explaining this right. So if there's a pool of oil here, you drill that pool and you empty that pool, right? It's done. You need more fossil fuels and more things to convert into oil. I'm not saying like maybe in 10,000 years, but at the rate we as humans are using the oil, there's no way that it will be able to sustain us, that to say it's renewable in that regard. Renewable, even the sun is not, they say the sun is a renewable resource, right? But then they say the sun will last a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So it might be in the context of time. But I do feel like at some point we'll run out of oil. That's why everyone is trying to
definitely
control.
At some point, yeah, we will
Then
run
it's not
out.
renewable then.
No, as I was saying, it's not as what they're saying. They're saying that we have, for example, 5 gallons of oil.
Yeah. Like
when it might be 15.
Yeah, that's just to manipulate the market and control it. That's why whenever
it might also be
the prices go up.
It might also be to not let people get complacent. Say, we have 15 barrels. We can use this amount. We have more.
True. But when you go into the Middle Eastern countries and those stuff like that, they don't care about oil like we care about. Like we're like, oh, the oil prices because they have it. It's free. They have that resource. They will probably have oil for another 120 years. I don't know the facts on that, so don't quote me on that. But they will have oil. But this new oil pocket that has been found off the coast of Guyana is one of the largest deposits discovered in the world. And as you know,
I don't like how this sounds.
Venezuela, their biggest good is oil.
Yeah.
So for their neighbor to have oil means that it
creates problems.
It jeopardizes their control of the market. And also, Jamaica probably still owes them a lot of money for oil as well.
Yeah.
So the next issue is Guyana is not in a position to fight. What's his name? Maduro. I'm pretty sure they don't have an army. So the issue at hand is to how America, the UK, the big oil guzzlers are going to come in and assist this country. Assist? No, assist. They're supposed to do it as a humanitarian.
Supposed to.
But I'm pretty sure they're waiting until Guyana is in dire straits to go in as the heroes.
My brother.
And then get a large percentage of that oil and control it for their countries. Because Guyana, if oil was found in Jamaica, I think they actually found some oil in Jamaica, but we don't have the infrastructure in order to get that oil and process it.
So we need foreign investment, somebody to exploit us to come and take the oil, take it away from us. Just like bauxite. You remember bauxite?
Just like
struggle with bauxite now.
Just like our airports owned by Mexicans. Our entire infrastructure built and created and possibly owned by Chinese. Yeah,
the roads, the highways, built by Chinese.
Even the schools, some of the schools as well. All these things end up being taken over by international foreign bodies.
Yeah.
In order for them to benefit. So now these obviously Venezuela is seen as, I would say, one of the most, pretty much a dictatorship in the world. So when you look at it, if the bigger countries, the heroes of the world, don't say something about it, then it will be problematic. And if there is a war in the Caribbean over oil, that leads to a whole host of problems. It's like we have a war there, we have a war here. Now there will be something in the Caribbean. Can you picture that? Like
war in the Caribbean? And
Jamaica is in the CARICOM. So that entire economic trade agreement will be impacted by this oil being discovered in the Caribbean there.
That's where the problem lies. The political lines.
Yeah, so it's not only it's political, and then it's economical as well. So all these factors will come into play, but I want to see how it unfolds. I really hope that this is not held up because maybe the international courts can get involved and Guyana can own their property and put some negotiation, because I'm pretty sure the Shells and the BPs, they're trying to be the companies to pull this oil from the earth and make it profitable, and hopefully for Guyana as well, because they're a big country. Even though there's a lot of debate of whether or not they're in the Caribbean or not, but they are in the CARICOM. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's in the news. Read up on it. I'm
tell us what you think.
It's very interesting for me. It's something new for the Caribbean. But let's jump into this. Do a little quiz and wrap up.
Let's do a quiz.
Call it a day. We have the big GG in the house with us again today.
The big G.
We'll be rolling out episodes with some of our friends that live here in the new year. We want you guys to get used to our faces, but when you get tired, we'll be bringing some of our friends on from time to time. But before that, we need to remind you again, please subscribe, hit that like button, hit that share button. We want to get to 1,000 on all platforms. We're still really young. By the time this airs, I'm hoping we're close to 1,000, but if not, run up the numbers.
Get the numbers up.
Operation Lightning. This is what I want for my Christmas and my New Year. Don't send me any gift card. Just give me a subscribe.
Just give me a subscribe and a like and a share.
Give me a like, a subscribe. Subscribe, please.
I'll be more than happy with that.
A subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Subscribe so you can have a bride. Bribe me with a subscribe, please. I don't know. I'm just ranting on, but please like, share, subscribe. Do it. Don't just listen to it. Don't tell me, say, oh yeah, I like your podcast. Have you subscribed to the podcast though? That's a question. That's what keeps us going. That's what we need. That's our
fuel. That's our oil.
And I will stop asking for subscribing when we get to 100,000.
At that point, it does it.
I promise I will stop asking. I will stop asking. So get me there so you can stop hearing these clips of me begging and asking for a subscribe. But they're important. If you're subscribed on Instagram, jump over to the TikTok. You're following us on TikTok. Jump over to the YouTube, the Spotify, the Apple Podcast.
We're on all platforms.
Because we're now the #1 podcast in Spain.
And Buzzsprout.
Follow our Buzzsprout website.
Don't forget Buzzsprout.
We are the #1 podcast in Spain. I feel like we're the best podcast in Spain.
#1.
We are the best. And because you haven't subscribed yet, the numbers don't reflect that. But let the numbers reflect it. We are #1.
We are #1.
We are #1 in Spain. G, you ready for us?
Ready.
Oh yeah, what quiz are we having? You got to speak up loud, G, so we can get you.
Today, we're going to talk about how white are you? That's the theme of the day.
G.
Let's tell our audience how white you are in actuality.
Gee, come on, man. Don't.
Question?
I don't. The funny thing is, I don't know if I want to win this one. I don't know.
I'm here worried. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to win this one. Like, is this one I really want to win? What do I get if I win this one?
Let's see.
Self-aware.
And that was the prize.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being white anyway.
There's going to be. Daniel, cut that out. All right, there will be 10 questions, multiple choice, and then you guys have to just really
Honestly.
10 questions that you guys have to answer honestly.
Okay. Also, I'm one. Just to remind people, I am 1-0 up. I beat him last week. How Jamaican are you?
So hopefully you'll beat him on this one as well.
I am planning to end the year winning everything. I don't plan to lose any of these.
Let's see.
I don't plan to lose any of these. Let's see. I don't care. We have a lot of white supporters.
So,
cheer for me. Put your answers in the comments, please. Let's go.
How punctual are you?
Oh shit. Which one of us is the least punctual though?
I'm always early. I'm usually early. I'm always on time. I'm usually late, or I'm always late.
I would say I'm usually late. This is a BuzzFeed quiz, no?
No, it's a pro profs.
Oh, okay. Are you doing one for me and one for Tanil separately?
No. Just both of you guys answer the question.
No, then who?
No, there's 2 separate tabs.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get an understanding of what you're doing. Sorry about that. Okay. I am always. I'm always late. I would say.
Usually late and always late.
I'm usually late. I'm not always late. There are times I am early.
I would say I'm usually late.
Usually late.
Usually late. Usually.
So who's the winner here? The one that is the most white or the one that's the least white?
But the thing is, what is usually late for me means that I will come no less than, but no more than,
I will
20
arrive.
minutes.
I will arrive.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? 20. You have a 20-minute window?
Yeah, 25.
That's late.
Well, I'm always late then.
You're always late.
What's your favorite sport?
Football. Soccer in America.
Just like that? My favorite sport?
Yeah.
Right now, football. Football or cricket?
Football and athletics.
You have to pick one.
Football. I'd say football.
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 It used to be cricket though. But I haven't played or watched cricket in years.
We need to organize a game. That's what we need to do.
We need to, but we don't have a
We need to check our English friends and organize a game.
Alright.
Cricket.
Next question. When you go to a concert, do you just stand around, dance, talk to friends, or drink, or do nothing?
I do all of the above. Is there an answer for all of the above except do nothing?
No.
A concert, not a club. A concert is different. Do you stand around, dance, talk, drink? I would say probably at a concert, probably just drink.
Yeah.
Because most times it depends. Like if I'm concerts you go to, there is not much dancing to be done because everyone's standing.
And everybody's like packed in the same.
Yeah, I would say
small
mostly
place.
have a drink. I would definitely have a drink. A little bit of dancing as well. So it's kind of hard to pick one. But if I had to pick, I would say have a drink.
Have a drink?
Yeah, but not do nothing. That's just, why am I there then?
For me, I stand around and I also dance.
You dance.
I do not want to hear anybody talking to me during the concert. Why do you go to a concert if you're going to talk to me? We can do this outside.
True.
I paid to enjoy the concert, not your voice. Don't talk to me.
You're not the artist. You're not the celeb.
Yeah.
Talk to me if you can get me backstage.
Yeah, but otherwise I stand around or I dance.
Alright, out of these genres, what is your favorite type of music?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Classical, R&B, jazz,
R&B.
hip-hop, rock, and pop. Unfortunately, reggae's not on here.
R&B.
Jazz.
R&B.
Jazz. For me, jazz.
R&B. Oh my God. You have that bedroom playlist. You have that bedroom playlist.
Yeah, they drop jazz souls.
Oh my
Every
God.
day, not just bedroom. Okay.
R&B still.
Yeah.
No, the R&B.
You love the drop jazz souls, the sensual ones,
This one,
the sweet ones.
you know what popped up on my timeline this morning? Some
Yeah.
Ciara, some old Ciara when she used to
Ciara.
dance and twist with the mic.
But Ciara
God.
is not drop jazz.
She has a few. She has a few. Early 2000 there.
I'd say Brandy is more drop
Oh,
jazz.
God.
Yeah. Sierra's more
Ciara is the one.
R&B. Alright. We kind of know what Toniel's is based on his story from last week. When you disobey your parents, what do? Ban the internet temporarily. You get grounded, they slap you, banned all technology, give a beating, or do nothing.
Give a beating. Give a beating for me. That's easy.
I would get a talking to.
A talking to.
A strong sermon. A strong talking to.
I would get.
So I'm gonna say nothing. There's no.
Yeah.
There's no talking to on this one.
Oh, Tony.
Or if it was in a few cases, a conk.
Tony, you grew up in a nice home.
Don't you see how calm I am? I inherited this from my mom and dad.
The calmness. Okay.
Yeah. I actually did, yeah.
Okay. I get a strong beating and a strong beating with some strong words attached to it.
I think my mom and dad are the most patient people I've met.
You are patient.
Really and truly.
Is that why? Are you trying to say I'm impatient? I am very impatient with people. I am very impatient with people, though.
They have it down to a science. I don't know. I would love to know who taught them this patience.
Maybe they pass it down as well.
True. I've never asked them.
Become your parents, they say, you know.
True.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. how often do you go to church? Never, rarely, sometimes, regularly, very often.
You mean no?
No.
Or in your life, yeah.
I would say rarely, because I've been to church. Rarely.
I'll go to church if it's a wedding.
I go to church for youth fellowship.
So sometimes.
Rarely.
For who?
Rarely.
Him?
Rarely.
For you sometimes. Never.
When do I go? I go to a wedding once every 5 years, once
Never.
every 6 years.
So you don't go to a church then, you go to a wedding.
Yeah, I don't go to a church.
So never.
Never.
I go rarely. I went to church this summer.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What's the news?
You're both white.
We're both white.
Well, it's not so bad.
That was designed by a white man, and the only result is to go white. What's the percentage of white though?
Yeah, is there a percentage?
There's no percentage. It just says you're white. It's a bad quiz.
It's alright. It's not about. I feel like being able to understand what it's like for a white person makes you understand them and be able to be friends with them and stuff like that. And I have a lot of white friends, and I appreciate all of them.
Yeah, they bring a different side to you.
Yeah, like I don't feel like people should live in a world where you're only friends with people of your race. That's something that's gonna cause. That's what causes a lot of problem. Like if you can't spend time with people outside of your race,
there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn. Like not everything on our side of the fence is good. Not everything on their side of the fence is good, is bad.
Yeah.
So there are things from each culture that we can all benefit from, I would say.
Definitely.
And I feel like also if we actually stop looking at the world as you're black, I'm white, instead of just saying we are all human beings,
the world would definitely be
a better place.
I don't even want to say a better place, a easier going place.
Yeah.
A more cool place.
Yeah. Like a lot of the strife and the wars that have come about because of race and stuff will be eliminated.
because of highlighting differences in general. Why do you have to feel like that you're so different from me just because of skin color or the food that you eat?
Yeah.
Or the clothes that you wear, for example.
I understand that you want to sometimes see a reflection of yourself in the mirror and bond with people that look like you, but at the end of the day we're all equal.
Because if we do this right now, do this, Davin. Let me see your hand.
We're different shades.
One blood.
One blood.
One blood.
Red.
One blood. And that's just it.
At the end of the day, like,
let love lead the way.
Love is the way. Don't let religion, culture, race, or anything dictate anything like that. I've never looked at one of my friends, even white, Asian, or what, and thought they were less than me.
Never. I've never.
Like, we are all equal, and until we get to a point in the world where we see each other as just a tiny speck in the universe, just one human race, we will always have problems, and we need to stop that. I know today we make a lot of jokes like things white people do, but at the end of the day,
it's all jokes.
Yeah, there are things black people do.
Exactly.
Like, we did the stereotypes.
we did Jamaican math.
We did the stereotypes as well.
Yeah.
So go back and watch those episodes if you haven't seen it as well. But we just have to realize that we are all human beings at the end of the day.
That's it. One blood, one heart, one love.
The blood is red in all of us. We get along. We should all get along. One love. Bob Marley said it. One love. That's why Bob Marley is so famous right now. One love, one heart.
Love.
One heart. We always have all of those things. And I think that's a perfect way to close it out.
Definitely.
Check out that. One love, one heart. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you guys very much for listening to us.
We appreciate you all. We love you all, no matter what race you are.
And you're the best people in the world. You listening right now, you're the best person in the world.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody else tell you anything.
Facts.
You're the best for listening to us.
Thank you for joining us. And thank you for tuning in this episode of the Yaadman Podcast. And
we out. Yaadman Podcast are the one. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.